first video was recorded late at night by a home security camera positioned near the front gate and the car. On this particular night, the camera captured something strange and deeply unsettling. Something no one could have been prepared for. Just watch. So this something is small and its body shape vaguely resembles a human's, but also not at the same time. The closest comparison I can make would be something like a house elf from Harry Potter. So it doesn't look natural, not like anything belongs on Earth. Some say it could just be someone messing around in a costume trying to scare the homeowner, but honestly, I'm not sure which explanation is less terrifying. So I'll let you decide. What do you think this thing really is? Have you ever wondered what if the creatures from movies or fairy tales actually existed? Fairies, goblins, dragons? What if they weren't just fantasy, but reality? Remember the tooth fairy our parents used to tell us about? Well, now, as adults, we don't believe in that anymore because it sounds really weird and impossible. Someone flying into a room while we sleep to collect our teeth. But this next clip left me questioning my own life. At first, it's hard to tell what we're looking at. Maybe there's a simple explanation, but many viewers claim it can't be anything natural. They say it looks unlike anything our eyes had ever seen, that it's something that just shouldn't exist. It flies straight into the camera, then vanishes into thin air. Maybe it's just a bug. A really big bug, by the way, which is scary enough on its own, I think. But maybe it's something else. Just look closely. This thing seems to have 3 pairs of wings, 2 pairs of that looks like arms or legs, and a face, or whatever this is supposed to be. Anyways, I've never seen a bug like this in my life. It doesn't look like anything that actually breathes and moves on the planet. So what do you think? Did we just witness something that exists only in our imagination, or something real? This next footage has been taken in 2022 by a security camera and looks like a glitch in Minecraft, but in real life. Viewers claim the strange, shifting form caught on tape can't be identified and it definitely doesn't resemble any non-living being. The uploader even sent the video to the authorities, but so far no one, not even professional analysts, has been able to give a clear explanation of what this thing could be. The most terrifying part of this video is how they look like. At first glance, it seems like 2 people walking side by side. Their heads are the only thing remotely human about them. The rest looks completely unnatural. Their bodies appear twisted, almost crawling on 4 limbs, with necks stretched far beyond what's possible. And the poor camera quality doesn't help either, so it only makes the scene harder to explain. Are these really just 2 people passing by, distorted by low resolution? Or could this be something much darker? What do you think? Police dashcams capture all kinds of things. Car chases, accidents, or arrests. But sometimes they record something far stranger. Moments that are almost impossible to explain. During what should have been a routine traffic stop, one officer experienced this.
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, sir. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the?
Sarah?
What the heck? Sarah? 3201.
So we see here two camera angles. One is by the officer's dashcam and one on her vehicle. The woman suddenly vanishes into thin air right in front of the officer. At the first angle, it could seem like just a clever edit trick. Most people do it with suddenly moving the camera from the main object for a second and then back. With this tactic, actually, it's easy to cut the main object out and it will look like just disappearing. So it could be explained by suddenly the officer turns to the right side, the woman completely out of the frame, but there is no movement around the car on the second angle, so no visible cuts. So there's nothing that explains the disappearance. In further, the officer's stunned reaction seems completely real, and honestly, who wouldn't just react the same way such in a situation? So, what do you think? A simple malfunction or something that defies logic? Now we have a security camera that is turning the screen into the moving object's direction. But one day, this camera captured something unusual and weird that the owner and all the viewers left in shocking silence, and nobody could give a simple explanation why and how such thing could happen. A lot of cameras can do this feature, and most importantly, they only activate it when something actually moves in front of them, not just randomly or just because of a glitch. So, what happens next shouldn't even be possible. Take a look and decide what you see on this footage. Suddenly, a faint patch appears at the lower left corner and drifts across the frame before vanishing. The camera seems to follow it, like it's actually tracking something real. At first glance it looks like a bug, but the movement is far too smooth and slow, and there is no way a bug could be captured so clearly without blurring. The uploader claimed this wasn't the first time it happened. He'd seen the same thing before, but that footage has disappeared. No one knows how and why. So, what do you think? Just a bug? Or a bug in reality itself? We can see a very similar case in this next clip, but this time it was a public security camera that captured the questionable footage. The recording took place late at night, yet something alive seems to move through the pitch black surroundings. Take a look and decide for yourself.
And it stopped like at 4:30. When like the sun was coming up. I didn't see it no more after that. Look, disappeared. That's crazy. Right on the camera too.
Two security officials are seen watching the live footage and discussing what's unfolding. On the recording, a large white shape descends from a street lamp, drifts into the roadway, and then vanishes into the thin air. What this makes even more intriguing is that if it were an editing trick, there would be visible cuts or transitions, the classic turn away and remove the objects technique. But in this case, they were clearly watching a live feed, which means no cuts at all. What should it be? Just a camera glitch or something else? What do you think?